to whomsoever it might concern. If you pay for an APA or course, I promise you guys, you will come to this video and say, this guy actually told us this. If you pay for APA course from whomsoever you are going to pay that course from, to get that course from, this is what they are going to teach you. If you pay for the APA course, what you get is exactly what I give in my content about APA. Everything I give you guys is legit from APA. Even if you pay for whomsoever, that you are still going to learn the same thing. But the problem is, whenever they teach you all these things, they are not going to tell you what actually makes APA works, when it works, and how it works. They are only going to give you the structures, and they will leave you to struggle with the rest. Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be giving you guys 2 core reasons why APA works, when it works, and how it works, so that you guys will just start killing it exactly the way you see those people killing it. So be sure to follow my page for more content like this. So right here on my screen, as you guys can see, this is the illustration of the 3 structures in APA, like the structures that are used when it comes to taking entry. Okay, so I'm going to be giving you a simple breakdown on BTC, which is if you go to the market and you take a trade using the exact same method that I give you here, I swear to God, I swear by Allah, you will see consistent results and you start winning. But remember, they might not like me doing this, but I'm still going to do it anyways. Okay, so this is BTC on my screen, as you guys can see right here. And as you can see, BTC took a sell at this region right here, where I mark as an area of liquidity. So I trade with the APA, but I only use the APA in terms of entry. I have my specific method of approach, which is very, very advanced. The APA is more like something I use, like it's more like a tool in my arsenal that I use when I trade. Okay, but I have a specific different methodology that I trade with. And if you want to know that, click my bio. There's a link there. There's everything you need to know about my full mentorship program. Okay, so right here we can see BTC is bearish, which if we clearly go on the 1 hour time frame, we can see we have a claim momentum break to the downside. Okay, so the moment we have this only tells us one thing. And what does this say? BTC is bearish. So if you are trading the APA top down analysis, that's what you start doing. Maybe you start by looking at what? You start by looking at the daily time frame. And when you look at the daily time frame, you can see clearly there's a breakout right around this area. Let me start clean. There's a breakout right around this zone. So you are going to mark this zone, and this zone is going to be your break and retest. Right, so this is more like a top-down analysis, right? So we have a daily breakout, more like in MSNR. So we refine this zone to what? To the 1 hour time frame. That's where we refine the zone to. We define it to the 1 hour time frame. So when we come to this 1 hour time frame, now this is what you are going to do. It is very important. It is very, very imperative that you do this. When you mark that zone and then you refine it to the lower time frame, you don't have to do anything. You just have to wait for price to come, and then you look for a reaction. And right around this area, after price tap this zone, we can see we have a reaction. Listen guys, you will not hear this anywhere else. The reaction you get from that APA zone is what is going to tell you if price is going to sell, or if price is going to, that zone is going to work, or it's not going to hold. And beside that, remember there's a backtesting that they do in APA, which we are going to come. As we can see here, after this breakout, you can see BTC broke this low right here. That was the first change of character on the 1 hour time frame. You can see price made a pullback to what? To this break and retest zone, and then price respected it. So similar to this zone right here, this zone is also a break and retest zone, which tells you that if you are going to get the next sell, it is likely going to come from a break and retest zone. Now this is the second key. The third one, now this is what? The reaction that you get from this zone right here. So this, all I'm telling you guys here is based off APA, not my own model. Okay, I'm giving you APA here. Everything here is APA. So me specifically, in my own trading model, the people in my private community know, we know what to do, and we know we have steps to follow to validate this zone. Aside from using the APA method, I have several methods. So after marking out this zone now, this zone I'm going to mark it as an area of liquidity, which is the zone I'm waiting for to see if price is going to grab liquidity and show me an intention to move to the downside. So I'm going to go to the 15-minute time frame, where I'm going to look for a swing structure. So I'm going to use my Fib circle to validate if this key level is valid or not. So if you watch my content, or if you have the full Fib circle course, you will know how to swing this. So I'm going to take from this low up to this high. Now remember guys, I want to validate this key level. So now using the Fib circle, as we can see, the Fib circle just validated what? This break and retest zone that we have here. As you guys can see, it is very, very clear. I don't know if you guys can see this. So the Fib circle validates this zone. So this alone tells me that, okay, this zone now is 50% going to hold, push price to the downside. Remember, first of all, I have this zone which is respected, that is one, and here I have another break and retest, and here I use this Fib circle to confirm. And what this entire move here is telling me that this zone is guided by what? By this liquidity, because this right here is more like an accumulation build up for price to move to the downside. Also, the people in my private community would know what to do with this, and they will know how to actually capitalize on this. So this is more like an accumulation at this zone. So this is more like an accumulation. So if we see this, we already know what to do. And using the Phipps code, as you guys can see, this zone just got confirmed. So the mitigation that we have on the 1 hour showed us a reaction clearly. Now, guys, this is very important. Now, this is where you go to the lower time frame. So if you come to the lower time frame, which in this example, I'm using the 1 hour, which means the time frame that I'm going to use is the 5 minute. Guys, time frame is also very important, and they will not tell you this. They will just give you the structure. So if you come to the lower time frame, which in this scenario I'm going to use the M5, now this is where you look for an APA key level again. But that APA key level that you are going to look for, you are going to look for it with specific criteria, which I'm not going to go into. I only promise to share 2 reasons why they will work. So in here, as you can see, we have a zone here. So if you know the APA structures, this is what a break and retest zone. Now this break and retest zone is very valid, and now this is where I took myself on BTC with my stop loss covering the block that is around that zone, and I set my target down to this low. So with just this method, easy peasy lemon squeezy, you can catch a trade on BTC like this using the APA method. Now there are also another reasons why the APA will fail, and I only discuss that with the people who actually pay for the fee for me to show them that, because when I paid for the mentorship on APA, I only got the structure. I had to work, I had to backtest, I had to figure all these things out. But I'm giving you guys this so that you start working with it, start seeing results, and then make sure to find a way to improve your knowledge on this stuff. Knowledge is everything, guys. Peace out. Follow for more content.